Located on California Highway 395 between Bishop and Lone Pine is the historic Mount Whitney Fish Hatchery, California's first fish hatchery. One would probably never think of a fish hatchery as being beautiful, but the Mount Whitney State Fish Hatchery is an exception. The grounds of the hatchery resemble an old European country estate. The main structure is a wonderful chateau Tudor-style building that was built in 1916, marking the beginning of trout management in the Eastern Sierra region. The hatchery was built in 1917 and was intended to supply lakes and rivers in Southern California with fresh fish. Fish and Game Commissioner M.J. Connell directed to design a building that would match the mountains, would last forever, and would be a showplace for all time. The hatchery was built of local granite and withstood a century of weathering. At one point, it was able to hold 3 million fingerlings that were used to stock ponds, other hatcheries, and nearby lakes. The hatchery is now closed, and Black Rock Hatchery in nearby Independence is now responsible for stocking trout in the Eastern Sierra Range. Since its closure, the hatchery is now run by volunteers and serves to educate about the fish rearing process. It also acts as a small museum dedicated to the wildlife in the area. There is a movie room which shows a short film about the hatchery. It discusses the building of the hatchery, which was completed in 1917 for $60,000 on time and on budget, and the difficult task of building such a substantial structure back then. It also tells of the 2007 wildfire which destroyed the watershed above the hatchery and how fire crews used water from the ponds to help fight the fire. The following year, heavy rains led to a mudslide that destroyed much of the hatchery, and how in just 7 months they were able to restore and replant fish. In 1996, the California Department of Fish and Game closed the hatchery due to budget cuts. Local and statewide opposition to the closure led to the Friends of the Mount Whitney Fish Hatchery, a private group authorized to lease part of the hatchery in order to maintain and preserve it. The Mount Whitney Fish Hatchery is a great stop along Highway 395. There are picnic tables and restrooms and beautiful grounds to explore. You can purchase fish food inside or from quarter dispensers to feed the fish. I highly recommend you add this stop to your Highway 395 trip. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy this type of content, please like and subscribe as it really helps the channel to grow. See you next time somewhere out west.